Well, every year the Fort is very much involved in lots of charity fundraising events throughout the year, and the Halloween event is one of the biggest that we do. I'm brought in, I'm quite friendly with the Coalhouse Fort committee people, and I'm brought in last year to help coordinate all the role-play actors, because we decided to have a themed event going through Coalhouse for Halloween, rather than people just jumping out with masks on and that type of thing. We thought we'd have it themed, and last year it was themed Victorian. Because it was so successful, we decided to do the same type of thing this year, but on a more grand scale, if you like. This year we've organised hot chestnut sales one. We've got a fire breather outside, and we've got 120 people that are role-play actors, friends of mine, and people from my own academy, which is the Pauline Crook Academy of Performing Arts, which I'm part of the principal of. Outside we've got people walking about in role-play costumes, not doing anything, just walking about to add to the ambience of the place. And each of the tunnels has got anterooms. There's a tunnel with anterooms coming off of it, and in each of the rooms is a themed area. We've got a seance room and a school room and a nursery and the Wild Man of Borneo. Surprisingly enough, that's me. We've got a washroom, and we've got the tours. The tour starts with, I think, 20-25 people coming through in groups. So there's not much time to actually act through the best sense of the word, but things are going on. There's a bar fight that I've choreographed, and lots of my teachers are actually involved in it today. So we're just really looking forward to it. There's been a lot of effort, obviously, for the last few months from both people at the Coalhouse Fort, Simon and his team, and obviously from my side, being responsible for the role-play actors. There's been a hell of a lot of work going on over the last 3 months to getting people organised in certain roles. So that's what we're all about.
The Coalhouse Fort is renowned to be quite haunted, and it's Halloween as well. So do you reckon there's going to be some paranormal activity today?
Well, in our seance room, there's a couple of role-play actors that are quite sensitive to that type of thing, and they were there last night, and they were picking up lots of activity in the seance room, which is interesting. The problem we have, of course, is that there is a very strong history of haunted goings on. I think Yvette Fielding was down here with her Most Haunted crew a little while ago. And the problem we have is, particularly with the younger students, they don't like staying in the same place for very long unless there's people with them. Obviously, we have adults with them, but every 5 minutes they're getting up, going out for a toilet break and that type of thing. So we have to be very sensitive to everybody, and they're enjoying it as much as everybody else is, so it's really good fun.
So is it just going to be tours around the fort? Is that what people...
No, what happens is people get filtered through much the same sort of system as a theme park. They get a ticket, they go through the front. The first attraction they see is a jail, and there's people in the jail screaming and moaning and that sort of thing. And as they go through the tunnel, which goes right through 3/4 of the fort, they're seeing all these different things going on themed around Victoria. We've got Jack the Ripper, obviously, which is murdering some women of the night in the corridors. We've got a wash house where people are dressed as dead-looking washerwomen being ill-treated and that sort of thing. We've got a schoolroom where we've got a group of actors in there that are portraying down-and-out poverty-stricken students, and one of them's getting caned, and it's quite visual, and that's why we have some of the warnings on the advertising to say no young people or people with nervous disposition. I know that sounds cheesy for a Halloween event, but it can be a little bit scary.
Because we're going to go down in those tunnels. Do you any advice to us?
I would suggest try to keep screaming as loud as possible. When we get a reaction that's a scream and someone's scared, then obviously it makes us feel really good. We don't have to try that hard, particularly the way that we're dressed and the way that we're made up. So I would just say have the best time you can. It's not scary if you're in groups of 20, but it's just really good fun, so I'd say enjoy it as much as you can.
name was.
You'd have got the cane coming.
Yeah.
It's all right, precious. We wouldn't let nothing happen to you, would you? You're our best. There's a minute, she's in a minute. Just got one round.
Evening, ladies and gents. Come from pie, no doubt. Come from all over the long pies, they do. Make sure you stop in next door, see my friend Mr. Todd, won't you? Give me the closest shave you'll ever have.
Oh, that's our George Sweet Todd.
Fleet Street.
Mr. Sweet Todd. Kind you know that. Oh, I wouldn't have liked it. You don't get this smack bar just because you've got your questions wrong. It's alright, it's only, it's pretend, it's not trick or treat, it's like the adults do. Yeah, it's like EastEnders.
On a normal day.
Next day, yours will taste the Jack's blade. You can run, but you can't hide. Your bloody fat.
Yeah. Very clever.
Very gross as well.
Oh, yeah.
But he got no.
Yeah? It's alright, sweetheart, it's alright. I promise you, nothing is going to happen.